Hey, this is Uncle Mark, 3-string cigar box guitar. I am not in the mothership. The mothership is not completed yet. That brand new, spanking new mothership is still under construction. So I'm doing videos here with my little birds over there. This is my office. This is one little section of my office where I get all my business done. So anyhow, this is a Everybody Wants You. It's got an iconic riff. It's Billy Squire. It's really a killer riff, and it was suggested, so I figured I would throw it out there as kind of a quickie lesson, midweek type of thing, just to keep everything going and keep greasing the machinery, so to speak. So it's a really cool tune. So I'll just go over a little bit of it, and here we go. Coming home every night, strung up with tension, they fall for you at first light. You know their business, you think it's a bore. They make you restless, it's nothing you ain't seen before. Get around and spend your time on the run. You never let down, say you do it for fun. You never miss a play, though you make quite a few. You give it all away when everybody wants you. All right. So the riff. This is the original key of A. What do we got here? G, D, G. 3-string cigar box guitar. 3 strings all together is a chord. That is a G chord. First fret here. G sharp. A. Important chord in this song. B flat. B, C. Important chord in this song, and I'll show you why. C sharp D, another important chord in this song, and I just kind of look at these dots. D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp A, and so on and so on and so forth as we move up the fretboard. This D string goes D at the nut here, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp A. The musical notation stays exactly the same. The starting point is different. So on the upper string, G, G sharp A, B flat B, C. Second string, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp G. Lower string, G, G sharp A, B flat B. So the notation stays the same. I'm using electric guitar strings, 34, 20, 42, 34, 24 is the gauges. They're electric and they're all wound. So what I'm going to do with this song, though, is instead of playing a chord, a chord is 3 notes, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to play a dyad, which is 2 notes, 1, 2. Dyad's a $5 word that means 2 notes played together. You don't really need to know that. You just need to know you're playing 2 notes. Something about playing 2 notes, if you're in this space, you want to be locked in here. So don't kind of dive for it. Get yourself locked in here. You'll see me strum these 2 notes. I'm very good at that. That's just something I've picked up over the years of playing, isolating a couple of notes and strumming. You can do it all downstroke. Okay, sounds killer that way. You'll see me strum. It's all the same. If you hit that note, who cares? Through the whole song, it's not going to matter too much. You just don't want to do a lot of it. I suggest learning how to aim. So if you're aiming for 2 notes, aim for them. Don't be looking every time and dig in there and just look. Okay? And if you mess up, don't worry about it. Learn to aim. Aiming is really important. The more you aim and get it right, the more your body figures out, your arms and hands figure out where that spot is, and it's just muscle memory, and all of a sudden you're just doing it without even thinking about it. So that's where I want you to be at some point, is just playing without thinking about it. And it'll come, but you have to practice aiming. Aim to hit the strings. Aim for that first string all the time. Aim for 2. Okay? So that's something that takes a little bit of time and getting used to, but the more you aim, the more you practice aiming, the better your aim will be. So songs in A, and you're going to hit downstroke. Down, down, open, down, down. So practice that. Down, down, open, down, down, open. Okay, so that's the initial bit of this little riff. And then you have to stretch. So I want your hands set up this way so that every note in the 5th fret here on the C, you're going to hit with your pinky. So you're going to go. If you can't stretch like this now, try. Don't hop. Okay? By hopping, you cheat yourself out of learning how to stretch. And I don't want you to cheat yourself. Okay? You will get it. It takes time. But lots of guitar players have really big stretches. I was told Steve Vai can stretch 7 frets, which is like that. So just to let you know, the guitar players that can stretch really well practice stretching, and they practice it by holding their fingers down and just going through notes and chords. Okay, that's how they do it. So we're in A, 2nd fret. We're playing dyads, so you see where my pick is. I'm getting ready to play just the D string and the G string. That's the riff. Down, down, A, A, G, A, A, G, A, C, A, G, A, 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 G, A, A, C, A, G, A, A. And you can do this really slow, and you can use some muting if you like. If you notice, sometimes I pick, you'll see my finger at an angle. That really doesn't matter at all because the fret is what's doing the work. I'm just pressing the strings down behind it, okay? Behind this fret. So if you see me play this way or you see my finger like so, it's all good. It's going to sound the same. It sounds exactly the same, okay? So you can work your hand this way, okay? I just don't want you to hop too far. It's great pinky work here, and I really have a strong pinky, but I want you to develop that as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you a shape that I like using since I'm in this spot where I'm at A D down here. Okay, so I am on the A. I am on the A, and I'm opening up and allowing this D string to ring. That's a D chord. So it's 2nd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the G. And I can go to A really fast. So if you listen to this, and D is here, it's not quite the same. Little difference, but it's easier for me to go from A to D this way than to go from A to hop all the way up here, especially when you're going to play live. Keep the hops to a minimum because the more hops you make, the more mistakes you can hit, you know, because if you go to here, you're screwed. So I like this right here. Also, you're going to play an E chord in this section, and an E is just taking that A, taking that, isolating this E note, B and B. So E, B, A. You can do it any way, D, E. You should be able to navigate these 3 chords really easy in this place, and your hand still stays here. So A, C, D, E, A. So you're doing a, and then you're going to move your finger to D. Every night, strung on pretension, they fall for you at first sight. Know their business, you think it's a bore. They make you restless, it's nothing that you ain't seen before. E, get around, spend your time on the run. D, you never let down, say you do it for fun. You never miss a play, though you make quite a few. You give it all away, everybody wants you. That's the whole song, okay? And you can just fool around with that riff and just go crazy with that thing. It's just a killer riff. You can also, if you like, palm mute. I've got a lesson on palm muting, and you can it's really fun to grab a string up high and okay. So I'll do that in a second. I mean, my birds are really noisy. So you're here. That's really, and you're just grabbing a piece of string. It doesn't matter what note you're grabbing. It's just really fun to do that. So another little trick from Uncle Mark with a 3-string cigar box guitar. Yeah. I want to thank you all so much for everything you do for me. I really appreciate it. So I do have a link down below. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. Thank you for everyone that's donated. Really, the mothership is coming along nicely. Got a lot of little things that I've got to take care of to get it done, and with your help, I know I can do it. A buck a show here is all we ask, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything you do. Sharing on social media is still big. You're going to cigar box festivals. You're doing this kind of stuff. Please tell the newbies out there, the people that are very green. I've got some great beginner lessons, and then some advanced stuff for guitar players, 6-string players that want to move to cigar box guitar for the same reasons I moved to cigar box guitar. My hands just cannot play 6 strings like they used to when I was, in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. So that's why I've moved to this instrument. It's just much easier to play all these classic songs. So let people know that's what it's all about, and let them know where the website is. Not the website, but the YouTube channel and all of that, and Facebook pages, and just share all that. And I thank you so much for everything you do for me, and we'll see you next time.